Deucey,
man.
how about them Gamecocks?
How about them, man? Dude, when it was 14-0, all I was getting, my phone was blowing up. Oh, it's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be a blowout. It's same old shit. It's
I got one text.
you suck cocks and dicks from Clemson fans. That's what it was. You bunch of bums.
Cocks and dicks. I got
And-
one text saying, it might get ugly. It might get ugly. I said, hell, it already is.
I know,
But it's a
man.
long game. And that's exactly what the guy responded. I was like, I respect that. He knows. Turned out the game was longer than you thought.
Yeah, they reacted a little early because for a second there, I thought it was gonna be like just the same old bullshit.
I know, man. I know.
But when after the pick six, Rattler marched them down. It was 7-14 after that.
Right.
And I was like, okay, there's something there. And then it was a 3-and-out by Clemson, right?
Yeah, I believe
And then
so.
the safety happened, and
Yeah.
then we had the big play to Juice Wells, I believe.
Oh, man. And then it was just like, okay.
And then the whole time after the pick, the pick on the goal line was so
That hurt.
demoralizing.
That really hurt.
I was like, oh my God, I think that's going to cause us to lose the game.
Yeah. But it didn't matter. Whenever you see, all year we dealt with an offensive coordinator who didn't make the right decisions.
Yeah, he was
that's
a little too
probably
conservative
yeah.
in a way. You know,
And
they
then-
finally let Rattler air it
Well,
out.
I think what really happened was, and the Crabman actually said this in our group chat yesterday, which he said, him not being able to depend on Marshawn Lloyd in the Tennessee game because he was out really made him say, fuck it, let's throw the ball. Well, he threw the ball. And it was 63 fucking points.
Yeah, big vertical passing game.
Yeah, we actually haven't done a podcast since that game, so
I know,
there's a lot to
dude.
talk about on this podcast, man.
Oh, man. The
Two
Tennessee
back-to-back,
game.
two back-to-back top 10 finishes. First time ever in program history.
Yeah.
I mean,
They'll rank us
Wow.
now.
wow.
They'll rank us now.
19. That's
Yeah,
where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. It was a big shakeup, I feel like, in college football this year.
Yeah.
This week.
Texas A&M beating LSU.
Yeah.
Michigan blowing out Ohio State.
Yeah. What do you do with Ohio State now?
Uh,
They have one loss to a good team.
put them at number 4. I don't know. USC looks good.
It's
But they're a two-loss
USC?
team, though.
USC's only lost one.
I've only lost 2.
They're 11-1 right
Well,
now.
they were 10-2.
Mm-mm.
You sure? Because
Yeah.
they lost to BYU.
I've only lost one. I looked at it like right before I came up here.
Oh, okay.
And so, like, they're number 6, and they just had a good win over Notre Dame.
Who else are they going to put at number 4?
I think it's between those two. You got Georgia number 1, Michigan number 2, TCU.
Michigan. Yeah, you got to put USC then.
I think so, too.
Yeah, USC's got to be up there. It makes it more fun, too.
Yeah. You
We don't
can't
wanna
lose
see.
late and get blown out like that in your own home.
Yeah,
like
it's
Ohio
just,
State
getting
did.
blown out. If it was a very close game, you could keep
You
them in.
can keep them
but,
at 4.
But USC had a dominant win against Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I want to see Caleb Williams in the freaking playoffs. That's all. I
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
see.
Yeah, for sure.
He's so good,
For
dude.
sure.
He's so fun to watch.
You think they would try to get Alabama in with 2 losses? 2 1-point losses,
That's
right?
crazy. That's
Right?
crazy. You can't do it.
I don't think you can either.
They
But it
lost,
wouldn't
they
would it
lost,
surprise you if they did that, though?
Yeah, it would.
I think, yeah.
They lost to LSU and
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
By 1, I think.
Yeah, if LSU beats A&M, but then again, losing to A&M doesn't really mean anything because LSU has to play Georgia still. If LSU goes out and beats Georgia,
Oh, that shakes everything up, man.
Georgia's obviously still in.
Yeah, yeah.
With a loss, Georgia's like locked in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Depending on how close it is. If they go out there and get blown out by US or LSU, you can't put them in.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
40,
probably
say it's
so.
a 30-point win. You don't put them
You
in.
can't put them in.
You drop them out of the top 4.
Yeah, you
And
can't put
LSU
'em
takes
in.
that spot.
Oh, man. That's when things get crazy.
I know, because Ohio State deserved to.
Because Ohio State, it was
LSU,
a close game
LSU's
up
at
until
what,
that
like
fourth quarter,
7,
right?
No, LSU's not even in the top 10 anymore because they lost to Texas A&M.
Yeah, they're number 5. Then they have 3. That's 3 losses, right?
No,
Yeah,
they're 2 losses, I think.
they've already had 2.
Oh, they might be.
This is
3
their
losses.
third,
Yeah,
so
you
they're
can't put
out.
them in.
They're
It
out.
just takes Georgia and LSU both out.
Yeah.
That'd be wild. But the SEC champion beating the number 1 team in the nation, that means something. Beat Alabama and Georgia the same year.
Yeah, but you can't put a 3-loss team in there.
That's true. That's true. Who do you think Carolina will get to play in the bowl game?
I was looking at that. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like a
I'd like to see
UCF
like
or
Oregon
someone.
or UCLA. I would like to see a bigger school.
I honestly want to play another top 10 school.
Ah, me too. Me too.
Wouldn't it be
man.
nice to end on 3 top 10 wins?
Oh my god, dude.
That would be amazing.
They'll rank us now.
Yeah.
If we go out and win like a solid bowl game, like a top 15 bowl game win, the recruits are going to be amazing, dude.
Yeah, I think so too.
The recruiting would be absolutely insane.
You know what really, I know I talk a lot of shit about Dabo Swinney, but when that player muffed that punt to lose the game,
Yeah, the freshman.
yeah, he walked over there and he didn't chew his ass out. He like put his arm on his shoulder and like kind of.
Which is really surprising because I've seen
kind of just like made them feel better, like it's gonna be all right, man.
I've seen a field goal kicker miss a field goal in a game where it was
like they were blowing them out.
Yeah, it was like 50-14, and they missed a field goal.
And
For the
everybody
half,
like
and
reamed him.
Yeah, reamed him.
But maybe he's just learned from that, and
maybe.
and was like, you know what, maybe that's not the look I want to. I don't want to put that look out there.
You hear a weird buzz in your ear?
A little bit, but I kind of feel like
Okay.
I usually do.
So no, it's like I can hear it's like something with my speaker. I don't know.
I'll
Figure it out.
Yeah, but the Tennessee game never saw that one coming.
No, definitely not.
63
That was
points. And everybody was talking about before the Georgia game. Everybody was talking about how Tennessee is the new LSU.
Oh man, they were wrong.
Yeah.
Apparently not. LSU just took a fat L. They just SU
the
now.
LSU with Joe Burrow. That's what they thought that offense was.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess though, it's crazy, man. I don't know. Before the Tennessee game, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, it's a wrap." There's no way y'all win this game. And in my mind, I'm like, every year we have one upset win to keep a shitty coach on staff.
That's Satterfield.
Satterfield.
Yeah.
But he proved that he changed it up.
He changed it up. He really changed it up.
That sound is really messing with me. I don't know if it's my ear or it's the headset, but
yeah, he really changed it up, man. It's pretty nice.
I know, dude. You got to keep him. You got to keep him another year.
You
for
gotta
that.
keep him.
You go out there and win 2 back-to-back top 10 games. So if you guys didn't know, we were South Carolina fans.
Yeah, I did really like how Sweeney kind of comforted that.
I respect that. I respect that.
He just lost the game.
As much as I
very
shit on Dabo
emotional.
Sweeney, that's that means a lot. That's why they get the recruits they do.
Yeah.
That's why they have the talent they do. However, the quarterback situation's got to change at Clemson.
And I think it will.
It
Well,
has to. There's
maybe
no
not
choice.
this year. I don't think they'll change it.
I mean,
for
they're
the
going to keep
ACC.
DJ in for.
Yeah,
Who do they play? UNC.
UNC. Yeah,
They could lose to North Carolina, dude.
that's possible.
I hope. I hope. Kick them when they down, man. Kick them when they up, and then we kick them when they down. Kick them when they sit, spin them all around. What's that song say? Don Henley?
Something like that. Did you think that they'll put Michigan #1 over Georgia?
I don't think so. I don't see how you could.
They
Number one team in the nation. They just won the national championship, and they go 12-0 again. Nah, that's impossible.
I agree with you. I don't think they should.
I mean, Georgia's #1 right now. I think they
Yeah.
already put them #1.
Have they? Okay.
But they I don't think it should be any
If he was
different.
going to make an argument for Michigan, because I think that Georgia fans are scared of Michigan now.
They're scared of Michigan before.
They went into Ohio State and put up, 44,
Oh, yeah.
45, and beat a Heisman candidate.
All right, I'm going to be a
Cole
Georgia
Stroud.
fan. You ready? Ohio
CJ
State.
Stroud.
Ohio State doesn't have a defense like us, though. Which is true.
Yeah, that's fine. Michigan looks good, dude.
They look really
They
good.
look really good.
They looked really good last year, too, though, and the same thing happened. They
Yeah,
played Georgia
true.
last year, and it was
True. But they didn't, I don't think they beat Ohio State like they did
no, they didn't.
last year.
It
Like
was
they
a
did
close
this
game.
year.
It was a closer
yeah,
game.
it was a closer game. That's going to be
fun.
interesting.
That's really fun.
To me, it's down to 2 teams right now. I did think that
Georgia, Michigan.
I always said that Georgia's going to repeat. They're going to.
What about TCU, man? You're kind of rolling TCU out right now.
Yeah, I just don't believe,
I don't
honestly.
either.
I don't think they've been tested.
I don't
And
either.
at the end of the year, Georgia's been tested. Michigan's been tested. They're going to know
Oh, yeah.
how it is to be
They've
in those
had
hostile environments.
huge wins against huge teams,
Yeah, so I just don't
TCU's
see.
biggest win was like Texas.
Yeah, they might. I think they're going to end up. I think USC is going to jump in over Ohio State.
I think that's probably fair.
It'll be interesting.
I think that's fair. USC came off of a big win yesterday against Notre Dame. Ohio State comes off a huge fucking ugly loss at home. I mean,
It was close entering the fourth quarter, and then it just got crazy.
yeah. It was like I know they were up like 23-11 at one point, 23-12 at one point, something like that. And then it just went all to shit real fast.
That's funny. How you feeling about your Eagles now?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I would much rather see how we do against adversity. I feel like we did really solid against adversity in the Commanders game. The score or whatever, it was the pitchy woo woo as
Scott Hansen
likes to say, but
Yeah.
Chris Hansen likes to say. It was a pitchy woo woo, but and you got to fumble for a touchdown. Is what it is.
Right.
Whatever.
That's against Washington.
I'm glad I wasn't playing against the Commanders defense. That would have sucked.
Yeah. I had a guy who I worked with. He lost on the Devontae Adams. Devontae Smith pitch where he pitched it back.
Really?
Got
Because he
tackled.
lost the fumble?
He lost the fumble in the yards, apparently.
Oh, yeah. I remember you telling me that.
He lost, yeah.
Yeah, but
fantasy.
it's nice to see them like overcome the adversity, especially in the Colts game, dude. Jalen Hurts has the clutch gene.
You need that.
You
You
saw
got to
it.
pull those wins out. Yeah, you got to pull those
2
wins-
fourth
those
quarter
games out.
touchdowns for Jalen Hurts. I have him in fantasy, so that was cool too. I won my game by 2 points.
Oh yeah.
So that was like every little thing.
That was tight.
It worked. It was pretty tight, bro.
Yeah, it was a pretty tight matchup, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it was pretty tight, bro.
Tight, bro.
Dude,
Yeah, it was
NFL's
good.
getting really interesting right now. NFC to me, for a while, was like clearly the Eagles, but now the Cowboys are really starting to play
Yeah,
insane.
they're good.
The Niners are looking really good.
The Niners, man. Jimmy Jesus.
Dude, Jimmy Jesus. Dude, he won my fantasy week the other week, so I'll
You never thought you'd say that, would you?
I'll text you because I had Kyler Murray, but he didn't play,
Yeah, he
so
got
I
hurt.
had to pivot to
Jimmy
Jimmy
Jesus.
Garoppolo, Jimmy Jesus, and I was like, I don't feel good about it, but I had him and Debo. I was down by like 38.
Oh yeah, he was down by like 40. I'm pretty sure. I was like, you need 20 from both. This is happening.
down by 38. And
I was
then,
like, there's no way Jimmy Garoppolo gets him 25 and Debo gets him 15. It's not
yeah,
happening.
and then they pulled it out.
Oh, there's no way Jimmy Garoppolo gets you 20.
Well, he's been
So-
getting 20 for the past like 4 weeks, so I knew like 2022 is probably what I was going to get, and then Debo finally came through for me too, so it just all worked
Jimmy
out.
came through for you with 33 points.
Yeah, and dude, the Niners look good. They look good. They look real
Except
good.
on a ladybug.
I mean, the talent around Jimmy Garoppolo right now, it's insane. You got Kittle, Ayuk, McCaffrey,
Elijah Mitchell.
Debo Samuel, a great
And the
offensive line.
Yeah.
He's really
And
set
that
up for
insane
success.
defense.
And that insane defense. They can really go the distance.
Oh man, they can really go for speed.
Can you go the distance?
Oh
Speaking
yeah, can
of,
you go the distance? Barely.
dude? Last week the Brew bar crawl.
Vomiting in downtown Greenville before I got in the Uber.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. I
Yeah, 'cause
forgot.
I was like, I don't feel good. I don't want to be in the Uber and have to throw up. So
Yeah.
But we took shots and I had mixed drinks and fucking 12 beers and
Okay, we were already hungover going into it.
yeah, no.
So the first beer, I was like, man, I just need some food. I'm just feeling like, I had a first beer. The second beer, I was like, man, this is still kind of tough.
Feeling like a bag of shit.
Dude, this third and fourth beer, I was like, okay, it's coming alive. And then when we got to Kilpatrick's,
Yeah, that's where I got fun.
that beer is like, after that beer, I was like, okay, I'm actually got a good buzz. And we're halfway through. I'm like, I got a pretty decent buzz. It's 6 beers
This is
in or
gonna
whatever.
it's going to get tough.
And then the Greenville Beer Exchange, I think that might have been the halfway point. Was after that
Yes.
beer, I was like, oh no, this is going to be.
Yeah, where I went wrong is I didn't eat at Charleston Sports Pub. I had that one chicken wing and like some bird dog fries. I didn't really eat anything.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And I probably didn't drink enough water either. But realistically, all I had was that smash burger from Yeehaw at like 11
That was good.
or 1 o'clock, whatever time we ate.
And then like when we got to Charleston Sports Pub, we got a little food in me, and then I could go to distance after that, but
I couldn't. I did. I went the distance.
so you did. You drank all 12 beers, all 12 bars.
The real problem I had was I didn't drink any light beers the whole night. I went
had a
straight
couple
fucking
early.
6 and 7 percenters the whole
I
night.
had a couple early. I kind of had a Pilsner at Yeehaw Brewing.
Yeah, I had straight fucking IPAs and hazies.
Dude, the last two was tough. Connolly's and Velafella, that was tough.
for sure.
But we pulled it out, man. And then the next day, I just
How about our boy Noah? We had
Yeah.
one person come out, and it was a person I would have never expected to come out.
I know.
So
Shout
shout
out
out to Noah, man.
Yeah,
Cheers,
dude. It was a lot of fun.
That's
we
a
really
legend.
enjoyed
You know,
it.
we talk about going out of your comfort zone a lot. He's a person that doesn't really he doesn't drink and go out like crazy. You know, so he definitely went out of his comfort zone to come
Dude,
support.
I know.
So I really respect that.
New number one fan of the
New
Power
number one
Rankings.
fan. We got a new number fan of the power rankings, man. It was a big upset at home.
Shout out Crab Man.
for the Crab Man. But
Yeah, I hope their family gets better.
I know, man. I hate that.
They've been going through a kind of a tougher time as far as having the flu and
Right.
his wife,
For sure.
with surgery and
Yeah,
stuff.
so shout out to the Crab
them.
Man.
Hope
Shout out to their family.
get better.
Shout out to all y'all's family. You know,
Yeah.
it's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was this week.
Shout out
so
to your mom and them.
Shout out to your mama and tell your mama and them Clemson. We coming for that ass.
I tried
A
to
wise
tell
man once
I
said.
try to tell them.
The screenshots are on Facebook if you
Yeah.
guys want to see. I posted those just so everyone knows where we're at.
Everybody wanted to give me hell about it. I was like,
I
okay,
know.
let's see what's
I
up.
know, man. How about them Gamecocks? Cheers, man.
Cheers,
I'm
dude.
thankful for the motherfucking Gamecocks and Shane Beamer.
Dude, I haven't felt that good other than like a Patriots Super Bowl, like all the close ones that I've watched. That one right there, and a couple of like AFC championships, like the
I
one
can see that. I think
against.
it's the Chiefs.
Oh, that one felt
I can
so
imagine,
good.
yeah, I can
that
imagine.
one, the one against the Jaguars.
Oh, yeah.
they
They
were
were good.
down
that
by
year.
10 in the
Blake
fourth.
Bortles and Leonard
Yeah,
Fournette. Or no,
yeah.
it was not
It was
Leonard Fournette.
I believe.
No, it wasn't Fournette, was it? It might have been Leonard. Leonard Fournette got drafted by the Jags, right?
Yeah, he was there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he was there. He might have been hurt that year though. I can't
No,
remember.
he wasn't hurt that year because I had him in fantasy that year.
Yeah,
That was his rookie year, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, that defense was nasty.
I
that
know,
year.
man.
But it just felt.
It felt good. It
was-
felt
was-
right.
It was the best Gamecock win I feel like I've ever had.
Really?
One of my favorites.
I
yeah.
think so too. I think the biggest win we've had was the Tennessee game. I think that might be the biggest win in program history. Followed up by, one of the biggest seasons, one of the most impactful seasons I can remember. Because, I guess the last time we beat Clemson was 2013.
God, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
It's been so long.
Yeah. It's 9 years ago before yesterday, of course.
Gosh,
It was 9 years ago. They were on a 7-game win streak. Obviously, we had the COVID year, so we missed that one.
Yeah.
We didn't play out of conference that year.
Right.
So there was 7 years straight, not including that. It's 8 years. Yesterday was the 9th year. We broke that streak, man.
And to break their 40-game home streak.
And they were on a 68-game win streak when winning at the half.
Oh, man, we just broke all the streaks.
68 games in a row after leading at the
That
half.
just shows you how
That's
good
a
they've been.
that's a phenomenal franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot, no matter how much I shit on Clemson or
You
Clemson
can't
fans
deny
and
how
all
good
them,
they've
Dabo,
been.
just absolute phenomenal.
Yeah, and people were always saying
Phenomenal, yeah.
People were always saying that Dabo's going to go back to Alabama. I
That's
don't
crazy.
believe that.
He's built his own dynasty.
He's built his own Alabama.
Yeah,
You
he
know?
has. Well, I mean,
And his own
arguably
culture.
better.
Yeah.
Arguably better. You know, they're a quarterback away from another playoff run.
Oh, yeah, seriously. There's no doubt.
I mean, you put a quarterback in the situation against Notre Dame who can come back in that situation, who never gets down.
Yeah.
You put a quarterback in the situation yesterday.
They thought DJ was going to be that guy. He's got the arm
That's such
strength.
an upset.
He just, yeah.
A good buddy of mine I went to high school with, huge Carolina fan. He posted on Facebook and he goes, maybe the reason Dabo's not putting Cade in is because simply he's not better.
It could be true.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody's like, put Cade in. DJ sucks. I mean, we've seen Cade play. It wasn't impressive.
Yeah, I mean, DJ's a 10-2 quarterback.
I know.
I mean, he's
No,
taking him to the
obviously-
playoffs.
no,
Now
obviously-
there's a lot of people around him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if I'm so used to being the Clips fan or whatever, seeing that, that's got to hurt for sure.
Seeing
you
the struggling
seeing
quarterback.
10-2, but then again, you got to be grateful. You got to be grateful for 10-2.
Dude, I mean, when's the last time we had a 10-2 season?
I don't think we've ever had a 10-2 season.
Exactly. I mean, I know the year we went to the SEC championship against Cam Newton, we might have lost 2.
I was at someone's house we were 11-1 that year.
There you go.
I
We
think.
lost to Alabama. We lost to Auburn that year.
Yeah, we lost to Auburn that year.
Yeah.
Twice.
Twice.
I was at someone's house on Friday, and they were arguing that Steve Spurrier was a terrible coach. It was like one of the worst coaches. It was like not a good coach for Carolina. And I'm like, what about the time that he was the best coach we've ever had in the history of the program?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I think y'all could have been better if da 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 da. And I'm
Some people
like,
get
we
hot
had
takes.
3. I'd say we went 11-1 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
This is a Clemson fan saying it. It's not like it's a Carolina fan being
It was
spiteful.
11-1 3 years in a row.
3 years in a row.
11-1.
3 years in a row.
Dude, I really.
I think. Let me look this up.
Yeah, I don't think it was 1 year.
It was
'Cause I
definitely
only went to the
I'm
SEC
pretty sure it was 3
championship
years in a row.
1
11
year.
11-1. It might have been. We might have had a 10-1 season or 10-2 season.
Yeah,
sorry.
I think it was a couple 10-2s. It was going back to the NFL, the NFC is wide open, and the AFC is wide open too.
Sorry, 11-2 3 years in a row.
Okay.
2011, 2012, 2013, back to back to back to back,
Yeah, there's no.
back to back to back. That was
That's the greatest coach we've had for now.
ever. Yeah, for sure.
For now, because Shane Beamer's really taking that
Shane
program to the
Beamer.
next level.
Shane Beamer.
The Beamer ball, baby. I love
That's
it.
so good. Shane Train.
The Shane train. I love it, dude, because he's kind of got that Dabo aspect to him too. Of like he
He's
just
just a
seems
beacon of positivity.
just so much positivity. Seems like a really fun guy to play for.
I was watching. We were watching the Cowboys and Giants game on Thanksgiving, and there's a false start for the Giants, and Brian Dable is hollering at the fucking
Who
center.
wants to play for
Just
that?
hoot! What the fuck are you doing? Get this shit together. Yeah, that's gonna make him calm down. Then you
Who
look
wants
at
to play for that?
but then you look at Shane Beamer. We had that huge drive. I believe we were down by like 8 points at the time, 9 points at
9,
the
I
time,
think.
and it was like 21-20 or 21-30 at the time.
Yeah.
And we're on like the 15-yard line. Huge play to Jaheim Bell to get us to like the 3-yard line.
Right.
And then there was a face mask.
A face mask. That's what it was.
Juice
yeah.
Wells had a face mask on the block, which it happens.
Yeah.
And you know what? You look over and you see Shane going, calm down. It's good. He's soft-spoken. It's like, chill. It's all right, guys. Just chill, breathe. Let's do our thing. And they go out there and they fucking play smart. Spencer Rattler, I shit on him the middle of the season a little bit.
I mean, he's kind of been underwhelming the whole year.
But regardless of the talent that he showed against Tennessee, the decision making and the shitty situations that he was in, there was a few times where he just like the pass rush just hit him, and like there's nothing you can do sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just get overwhelmed. You're not going to be
Yeah.
like, I don't care if you're Patrick Mahomes, you're not getting out of that.
Yeah, for sure.
And the pass rush comes, and you know what he does? He just tucks the ball and fucking takes the sack.
He's done a better decision making, like you said.
The decision making was so good.
It's
man.
crazy because earlier in the year and even in the Florida game, the Missouri game, he would hold on to the ball too long, trying to do too much, looking for a big play down the field.
Yeah.
Force and then he would roll out of the pocket and create more pressure.
Yes.
Than was there. If you just and then to Tennessee in the Clemson game, he would step up in the pocket, go through the progressions,
in the pocket so much.
get rid of the ball.
There was one play he made.
He seemed a little more comfortable the past 2 weeks.
I think it was one of the last drives that we scored on. He made a play. It was like a little slant across the middle, like a 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 7, and he had Juice Wells to the right, and Jalen Brooks was going across the middle, and he pump fakes to Juice Wells, and it would have been a pick. And I'm like, oh my god, I thought he was going to throw that, and then he pump fakes Jalen Brooks open, and then throws it to Jalen Brooks. And I'm like, that was one of the best plays I've ever seen him make.
Hopefully he stays, man.
I know. I really hope so.
It feels good to get the
Thankful.
win. It's just good to win. It's just been so long.
What a way to end the regular season. I'm excited for what happens to the bowl game. I mean, Carolina, my prediction at the beginning of the year, and I've said this probably multiple times on the podcast, is 8-4. I never would have predicted it to be this way, but here we are. We could be a 9-win team right now.
How did you feel after the next day after the bar crawl?
Like death and despair, torment, pain, suffering. Decay.
Yeah, all the bad.
I could keep going with the adjectives.
Yeah, all the bad. I felt the same. It was
what did
awful.
I do? What did I do that Sunday? I don't think I did anything.
Me and Noah, when we got back, me and Noah sat
talked for like an hour.
3 a.m. just talking and chilling.
Yeah, I took him home on Sunday, and but you know what the best part was about that?
What's that?
It doesn't matter how hungry you are. When you beat a team put up 63 points, it's real hard to be upset the next day.
I'm upset.
I wasn't. I was so hungover, and I was just like, I look at Noah and I go, did we blow Tennessee out last night? And he goes, yeah, y'all put up 63 points, 9 touchdowns. I'm like, holy fuck, how can I be hungover now?
Man, we were drunk in Charleston Sports Pub, and we were obnoxious.
Dude, yeah, there was a whole other group of Carolina fans at the table across from us, and
that's another Carolina first down.
I said it fucking 20 times probably.
Every first down.
Every
we put up
touchdown.
63 points.
Every touchdown we stand up and we're hugging and fucking cheering and clapping and fucking, hey, ole, ole, ole. Fucking,
everybody there just hate us.
Fucking doing jigs. And, oh, hey, hey, ain't nobody the beer on the wall. Ain't nobody the beer. It was all of that, dude.
Oh, man, it was so much fun.
It was so good. So good, man.
So who's your Super Bowl prediction now?
Oh, my Super Bowl prediction now.
Because we've completely busted. We've busted. our is out the, like, you know.
So what was mine? It was Bills and Chargers? Is that what I said?
Bills and
Chargers are both in the AFC, so that's not going to happen.
No, Bills. You said Bills and Cardinals.
I did say Bills. Ugh.
And mine was
ugly.
Chargers Rams.
Ugh.
Even just as ugly.
At least the Bills.
At least the Bills
are hanging in there, and I don't believe in the Bills right now. I don't know. The Chiefs are going to be in there.
Like, technically the Chargers aren't out of it. Like,
the Chiefs are going to be in
the wild
there.
card. The Chiefs are going to
be in there.
The Chiefs are probably going to fucking go, man.
I'm going to say Chiefs Cowboys.
Damn, really?
I don't want to. Cowboys look fucking good, dude.
I'm going to say
I'm nervous about the Cowboys game in Dallas.
I'm going to say I'm going to say Bills. Niners.
Can I take back my statement? I don't believe in the Cowboys. I don't know why I said that. It's on paper they look so good, but they're just Mike McCarthy sucks, dude.
Yeah,
he's not going to win playoff
puppet.
games.
He's a puppet.
He's not going to win playoff games.
I totally agree.
They might win the wild card round.
Yeah,
because they're not going to win that division.
What are they? Lost 3?
They lost 3. Eagles have lost 1. But it's also the same
games left
to be
played.
That blew out the Vikings. Don't get me wrong; it was a phenomenal win. 40-7 against the Vikings. It's also the same team that blew a fucking lead against the shitty Packers.
Oh man, Aaron Rodgers owns the Cowboys.
I know.
I own you. He did the Chicago.
But let's be honest, Des Bryant did catch that.
Did you see the Hunter Henry catch the other day?
I don't know.
For New England?
I don't know. I fell asleep at the halftime.
Man,
it was
really it was like Zach Ertz in the Super Bowl. It was more of a catch than that was. He catches the ball on the 1 yard line, turns and on like the 3 turns.
Oh, I did see that.
And like dives and his hand is under the ball. He hits, turns over, and the ball like shifts a little bit.
Yeah,
and he still catches it. And I had the audio off. I'm just watching it, and I'm like, oh, why is this under review? I thought they were just reviewing that, like, okay, maybe when he had possession, he was at the 1 versus it being a touchdown.
Yeah.
They called it incomplete. And I'm like, the ball never even touched the ground.
They ruled that not a catch?
Not a catch. Yeah, so he ended up having to kick a field goal, and it just seemed like everything kind of went downhill after that.
That could happen, yeah.
They took the lead with that field goal, but
yeah.
I'm not going to blame the loss on that because
sure.
you had the lead still. You can still win that game.
We'll have to pull that up later.
But it was just one of those where I was like, it was kind of like the catch and dive. I don't know if you remember the Pittsburgh New England game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Very similar. It said the ground kind of like that one, except for that one.
I don't know.
Hunter
It
Henry's
was Vance McDonald, right?
Yeah.
I think that was a fucking catch, bro.
And the Hunter Henry one, his hand was under the ball though.
Yeah, that's fair.
It just
I
isn't.
don't know, I have to go back and look at it.
Yeah, you'll have to check that one out. I thought it was kind of a bad call, but sometimes they get a little too technical with like the Des Bryant to me.
Yeah, and you slow it. That was a catch, dude.
That was a catch, man.
Catch.
He caught the ball and dove with it in his hands.
Yeah.
He had the possession of the ball.
Yeah, he might have fumbled it out of bounds.
Yeah, but he definitely had possession of the ball.
Crazy. Football's crazy, man. It's I'm still on my high horse. I'm going to be on it for the next year, and then after that, another year because we're going to beat Clemson again in Williams-Brice Stadium. You heard it here first, 9-3. Mark the tape. Might be a 10-win season next year with a bowl game.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Imagine. It might be a 9-win season this year, dude. If we could go 9-4,
that's a great year.
Give us another top 10.
Yeah, give us another top 10. We want it. We'll make it 3 in a row, baby.
God damn.
Love it.
I do too, man.
Love it, dude.
It feels good.
What's going on, man? How you holding up? How you doing?
I'm feeling good, man. I drank a little bit last night. I didn't go too crazy, you know.
I think I'm on my 5th day in a row drinking.
Yeah, I think I am too. I think I drank Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah, this is 5. Fuck. No, I didn't really drink Friday.
I had like 5 beers.
I went to Gabby's mom's house for Thanksgiving, and they had like some little like wine cooler like just shot things, and they just wanted us to try them. So I took like one shot of that, but it was like a 20% vodka, like half shot. So I don't really count that as like drinking.
I don't think I told you this. I was listening to Two Bears One Cave the other day, and Quentin Tarantino was
you did. You
was
told me about
filling
that.
in for Bert, which kind of caught me off guard,
right?
You know, but he said he broke it on there first that he already has 8 episodes of a TV show written. He's going to direct it next year.
So it's a limited series.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's limited, but he has 1 season, 8 episodes.
He needs to do a limited series. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. I kind of like the limited series.
Yeah, because it doesn't get drawn out. You don't get stuck in that trap of making episodes more because the fans.
And then you have like a lot of unnecessary dialogue in a long time, like
drawn out.
It's just like unnecessary dialogue in that. But so exciting, dude. He's still gonna do his. He has 1 movie left, and he seems pretty like set on just doing that 1 movie.
I like it.
Everybody kind of tries to change his mind.
That's why he's doing a series.
He said after that he doesn't mind going into like doing.
That's why he's wanting to do a series.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
I don't know what it's going to be about, but it's going to be fun.
We get 8 episodes of a fucking show from Quentin Tarantino.
Oh God!
Martin Scorsese needs to hop on that train. I want to see some Martin Scorsese.
That would be awesome.
Stanley Kubrick. Let's see all those guys make TV shows.
That'd be really cool, man.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. That's actually really good news. That's exciting.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. He said he's going to try to put it out next year, or try to start it at least next year.
Oh man,
he says when he goes like his thought process when he goes to create a film is he'll go into like his like room, like his music room or whatever, his writing room.
Yeah,
and he'll go through like albums and put music on, and then he'll create a 1 scene from like a song.
What the music reminds him of.
Yeah. And he's like looking for that, and he'll create it off that. Like
I like that.
That's why you get kind of like that unique music from Quentin in those.
For sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Makes sense. That's a really I like hearing people's ways of getting inspired. You know, whatever it is. You know, like listening to music or watching a movie or just going out, like just walking through the park and like looking for stuff to get like inspiration from music or movies or shows, whatever it is. Any kind of art like that. I love hearing people's like ways to get inspired.
Yeah. Dude, where are you at as far as the UFC goes?
The UFC?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's the
Chandler versus McGregor?
I would love it.
I know.
I would love
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor. I'm calling you out. What does he say?
Oh, I want you. I don't know.
155 or whatever.
Yeah. I want you at 155. I want you at your
best.
best. I want you at your best.
Yes,
it is.
Yeah. That would be a very unique fight.
That would be good.
But I think that
it's a nice fight.
I was listening to Shawn and Bryant talk the other day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was on.
very intellectual, probably articulate speaker. I would imagine.
But he was saying that whoever fights Conor McGregor is going to be like 8 months out because Conor McGregor's kind of
roided up right now.
Well, he's taking himself out of the USADA thing. Like,
so he is roided up.
It seems that way. I don't know. Because, like, he's not getting tested or anything. He's probably out on the yacht just partying or just lifting and jacked.
He is jacked. Yeah. You see that picture of him on the bike?
He's, like, thicker.
He's
thick. Yeah, he's
thick,
not shredded.
He's Thicksgiving.
Hashtag Thicksgiving. Yeah, he's not as
shout out to the Fantasy Footballers podcast.
Ripped as he was.
I'm going to edit that out. I'm going to definitely edit that one out.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Just for us.
Yeah. Yeah, whoever fights Conor next is going to be interesting.
Right.
I think Chandler is the move. But will Chandler wait those 6 or 7 months?
No,
That's what
probably
O'Malley
not.
was saying. That whoever fights him, they're going to be a long way out.
Chandler wants to fight, dude. He wants to fight.
He's had a bad go. He could have won every last one of the fights he's had.
I know. Yeah, we hadn't talked about that either. I mean, we didn't do a podcast. We didn't do a podcast last week. We didn't get to talk about that.
Oh, yeah,
Alex Pereira and Adesanya.
Yeah, we did Chris before that.
The fight, yeah.
The
So we didn't get to talk about it.
How do you feel about the stoppage?
I think it was a good stoppage. I didn't at the time.
I was a little, I was
hearing
on the fence.
Adesanya say it was a good stoppage, you can't argue that.
Yeah, we don't want to see Adesanya
go out on a stretcher.
Yeah, with his eyes rolled back in his head. I think it's a good stoppage.
I mean, some people might want to see that.
We've seen worse. We've seen better.
I want to see Dabo go out on a stretcher.
Shane Beamer just knocking him out.
Pow! Right in the kisser. Out cold. In this
Alex Pereira is a bad motherfucker.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Scary motherfucker.
Yes.
He's so big, too.
What's next for that division? Who do you think? You think if Whitaker, Paulo Costa fight, winner takes that? I mean, how many times we got to give Whitaker a chance for the title?
I don't know. Who do you give?
I think they run it back.
Who do you give Hamzat?
Oh, who do you give Hamzat?
Yeah, you give Adesanya.
Isn't he fighting?
Shot.
No, Makhachev is fighting Volkanovski, right?
Oh, I hope that happens.
I think that's already set.
I'm kind of scared for Volkanovski though. Moving up weight classes.
And he's already not the biggest guy in his weight class. So it's like, we'll see how that.
He's strong, though.
He's fucking strong.
I don't know how far out is that fight, do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, hopefully, if that's like a year out, then that's a good fight.
I think it's like beginning of the year, maybe? I don't know.
Holy shit, there's no way.
I don't know.
There's no way it's at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Islam's probably ready to fight anybody.
Yeah.
Volkanovski's had a lot. That's Hamzat.
Well, you know.
I kill everyone.
I kill everybody.
Down.
Yeah, I kill everyone.
I fucking love Hamzat.
I get Hamzat and Islam mixed up sometimes.
Why?
It's just,
Dagestan?
It's the fighting styles.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. Not like the beard.
Yeah.
The hair lip.
Yeah. All of it.
Yeah.
The smash is taking over, man.
Smash. That sounds like a bad disease. Like a STD.
It does. Sure. I got the
Ah,
smash.
fuck, man. I went to the other day. They told me I got the smash.
Had sex with this person. They gave me the smash.
Ugh. What does that look like? Flat, actually.
Yeah.
Not good.
Not good. Oh, man. Yeah, dude.
I'm excited to see who Hamzat fights next.
I just want to see somebody take those guys out. Humble them just a little bit.
Hamzat is the guy. Hamzat is the guy. I don't know who's going to beat him.
That fight with Gilbert Burns was
I want to see Whitaker versus Hamzat.
That'll be interesting.
Or Paulo Costa.
I think they're going to run it back with
any of those guys.
Izzy and
yeah, I think that's the move. Nobody else deserves a title shot. Because if, say, Whitaker goes out there and beats Alex Pereira, okay, now what? Is he going to fight him again?
For like the 4th or 5th time.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, they're going to run that back. I think they're going to run back Leon Edwards and Usman too.
Yeah, I probably should too. Yeah, because Kamaru Usman wins again.
I love the trilogies, man. I know you say you don't really like them that much.
I like them, but not back to back. I like to have like the build in between.
I don't know. I kind of like them. Okay, maybe you do two. I mean, then if you got one that wins one that wins the other, you kind of just have to make
who wants
that
to
third one.
fight the same fight over? I would like to see the guys mix it up and fight.
I get it.
But I want to see Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira fight again. I want to see Hamzat get a win in the middleweight division, and then Hamzat get the title shot. If he can go out there and just win against Paulo Costa or Whitaker or who else is in that division? Gastelum? Is he even still in that division? I don't think he's that high up though.
Yeah.
Who else? Who am I missing from that division?
Vittori.
Yeah, Marvin Vittori. That's a good match. That's a very good matchup for Hamzat.
Hey, you guys.
I know.
That's what he looks like.
I know. That's Israel Adesanya did say that. That's so good.
Sean O'Malley says his next fight's going to be a title shot. That's what he said.
He deserves it.
For sure.
He deserves it.
He deserves it. I will say.
You go out there and beat the number fucking one guy.
Yeah,
it's hard to argue.
He deserves it. He said he wants to fight Cheetah Vera
whenever he wins
for the title defense.
I like it.
That's what he said.
I really like that. That's really fun.
Yeah, he said that was what he wants his first title defense to be. Now it is bold saying that you're going to go out there and win because
well, that's what you're supposed to say. That
that's what you're supposed to say. Aljamain Sterling is on a whole nother level right now. Hate him or not,
it's easy to say that when he just fucking went out there and smoked a dude that was hurt.
I know
He had a tough fight against Petr Yan twice.
Petr Yan's the shit, dude.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, you see it. I mean, he's a bad motherfucker.
So is Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley could definitely knock out Aljamain Sterling.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sean O'Malley can knock out anybody.
I just want to see what happens whenever Aljamain Sterling gets on. I'm a huge Sean O'Malley fan. I've said this before. I want to see him on the ground with Aljamain Sterling.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't think you want to.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, they're gonna go on the ground.
Yeah, they're gonna go to the ground.
Sterling's
Regardless
gonna
of what
shoot 20 takedowns.
He's gonna hit one of them.
One of them. Yeah. So
I want to see it happen.
Yeah, but Sean O'Malley can knock out anybody.
I want to see. Time. I mean, Sean O'Malley played his guard well against Petr Yan.
He did.
He did. He didn't get take any damage on the ground.
Yeah, for sure.
It's interesting.
And then what's next? Sandhagen. Sandhagen's another one that's in that division. That's a murderer.
Yeah. Nah.
I like to see him and probably Yan is what the next fight might be.
You think so?
Probably.
Who does Cheetah Vera fight next?
That's a good question.
Can't give him Yan.
No, I don't want to.
Who else is in the top of that division?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, me too. I forget that division the most.
Yeah, I can't really remember. Pull it up.
I could do that.
Yeah, pull it up because I know we're missing a lot of really good guys. People are probably yelling at us.
What is that?
Probably Bantamweight.
Yeah. I couldn't think of the name of Bantamweight.
Yeah, that'll be that division is loaded down. What's next for Poirier, man?
Who knows? That was fucking. He's so good. Dude.
I know.
He's so good.
Well, I mean, what's next for them? Oliveira. Oliveira got dogged, man.
Davalishvili. I don't know who that guy is. Marab. That's the number 2 guy, apparently. Over Petr Yan, Marlon Vera.
Keep going with those names. Sandhagen.
Dillashaw, Sandhagen, Rob Font.
Oh, okay.
Dominic Cruz, Song Yadong.
Yeah.
Or Yadong Song. Pedro Munoz.
Yeah.
He's fucking done after that bullshit he pulled.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Umar Nurmagomedov.
Here they come.
He's
taking
number
over,
12. There's going to be one in every weight class.
Dagestani's taking over, man.
Jeez, man.
They're killing it.
Men's pound for pound, Volkanovski, Makachev, Edwards, Usman, and Ngannou versus John Jones in March.
Woo, baby.
So exciting.
John Jones might get knocked out. I'm calling
I'm
it,
not,
right?
I'm not going to bet against John Jones.
Oh, I think he's going to get knocked out.
But do you really want to bet against John Jones?
I don't care. I haven't seen a fight. I mean, his last fight with Reyes, it was close, split decision. Pretty sure it was a split decision. It was very, very close.
Reyes was in his prime, too, though.
Yeah. But, I mean, I think that, he hasn't fought in like 5 years, dude. You going to put that up against Ngannou?
No, definitely not. I mean, how are you going to bet against Ngannou?
Ngannou's a mountain man, like mountain of a man.
He is a mountain man.
He's like 270 natural.
It's very large. That's a very large individual.
And natural, too.
Very smart fighter.
Yeah, he's very
fast,
patient now.
Oh, my God, that's so scary.
You want to grapple with, I get that John Jones is one of the best grapplers in the game.
Right.
You want to grapple with Ngannou? I don't know, man.
I saw something today. It was like a cartoon, Superman, Batman, Justice League shit or something. It was on Facebook. It was some real, and it was Superman and Batman. They were interrogating some bad guy, and Superman's like, "Hey, we always play good cop, bad cop, and you're always the bad cop. I want to be the bad cop this time."
Yeah. And
Batman's like, "Okay, whatever," you know. And then obviously Superman's a terrible fucking bad cop, but Batman being the good cop is like really scary.
Really?
He's like, "You want a coffee?"
That's just very weird.
Yeah. And the villain's like, why are you being so nice? I don't trust this.
Yeah, right.
I don't trust this, man. He's still scared of Batman. He's like, fuck Superman.
Nice, man.
That's Ngannou. Ngannou's the fucking, he's Batman, but he's the good cop.
Yeah, because he's such a nice guy.
There's no way I make this right.
Probably not.
Kinda. I was just going to spill everywhere, whatever I left in it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's beating Ngannou right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I wouldn't bet against either is
it's just that he has like the power behind his hands.
He does. He's got fucking sledgehammers on his arms.
Insane power. I just don't see John Jones winning it. I'm sorry.
He's got sledgehammers on his arms.
Maybe it's just that I'm just a prisoner of the now because we've seen Ngannou just dominate everybody. Clear the
I kill
division.
everybody.
I kill everyone.
So fucking fun. I love Hamzat.
He is fun to watch.
Man.
He's
That's
so
good.
big too, like tall, lanky, just
Right.
Hamzat.
So how do you feel about the World Cup?
Oh, what about it?
Well, just like in general. Like, how do you feel about soccer in general? We don't ever talk about
I-
other sports other than what we watch. So
I hate soccer. I think
Why?
it's the most boring sport in the world.
Why? You don't think like 0-0 is fun to watch?
Nah.
Me neither.
So I saw something the other day that said soccer is. Imagine watching the 2017 Warriors run up and down the court for Draymond Green to brick a three
Over and over.
over and over.
It's not really like that though. I mean,
It's kind of like that.
I think soccer is kind of like that game within the game. You know, like
I
you're watching
guess.
like the
I just
one-on-one
find it
matchups
boring.
and like.
I mean, maybe it's fun to be in the stadium and
I
chants
could definitely see
and
that
all
being
that
really
with
fun,
the beer,
yeah.
the chants. That seems fun.
That's like same with baseball. Like,
Same
I
with
think baseball's
baseball.
boring
I'd
as
rather
fuck.
watch
I'd rather
baseball
watch baseball on TV.
over soccer.
Then again,
So boring, man.
yeah, soccer is very boring. How do you feel about like the USA they had a draw with England?
I love it. It's
I did
soccer
too.
now.
It's soccer now. If you come, someone said if England came and played American football in America and we had a draw, yeah, we're changing the name to whatever y'all want to call it.
Yeah, it's soccer now.
Yeah, it's soccer now.
I've always been the biggest hater on soccer. I think they're a bunch of field fairies. I'm
Right.
gonna be honest. Like
Damn.
they'll just like draw
the flops and like the crying on
flops,
your shin.
Yeah. Like just stop.
I know.
I can't stand soccer, dude. I hate every bit of it.
I know.
It's so
it's
boring.
bad.
I just don't get it.
So many pussies.
I know.
So much of pussies. Now there's some tough soccer players. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Most of them are pussies.
I'm not hating on
I'm
the
hating
talent.
on all of it.
These are great athletes, very talented, but the sport itself,
I would love to
I don't
see
care
what would
for it.
happen if, like, you take Tyreek Hill, for instance, and he played soccer his whole life.
Oh my god, he's so fast.
I know, like, say you just play, or like Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker's probably fast as fuck.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Obviously, very talented feet.
Yeah, I can see that. Be interesting.
Like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, talking about some other sports. Yeah, we don't watch too much basketball.
No, I mean not really, but I respect basketball
Yeah, I
more
do
than
too.
soccer.
Yeah, I kind of like basketball a little bit, but we don't really keep up.
I'll,
with it like
I'll
that.
watch March Madness a
Yeah,
little bit. I'll keep up with it anyway, see who won, and keep up with the brackets. I always do a bracket, even though I don't know what I'm doing, because it's fun.
it's fun just to
It's
see if
fun
you
to
get
pull
lucky.
for it. It was
Yeah.
like the crab man whenever he was watching the fights. It was before the podcast, and he was
Yeah.
making bets.
Yeah,
He was like, just so he has something to cheer for.
yeah.
you know?
He got a couple of those too.
He did. It was fun.
Because the Sterling takedowns against.
I know that was
who was he? fighting?
TJ Dillashaw.
Oh god, he murdered him.
Yeah, that wasn't fun to watch.
I think Dillashaw's done.
I think so too. With that injury, that really hurts. But he needs the money. He probably fight again.
Oh, he'll definitely fight again. But we just don't know how much. How long?
I tried to not burp in the mic, but it was such a long burp that yeah, it kept going. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just somebody said that like soccer's our fifth. It's like the fifth sport that Americans choose. Like out of you got football, baseball, basketball, and then what's the other one? I mean MMA is way ahead of soccer. Probably ahead of freaking, like MMA. I wouldn't put that over
Soccer just seems like in
wrestling.
America. It's
Wrestling
like
is higher than soccer.
it's probably right there together because soccer gets a lot of like in the youth. Like a lot of youth play.
I can
play
see
it,
that, yeah.
Like a lot of kids play
'Cause
soccer.
it's safe.
It's safe. You can get out there, get some burn energy,
Fuck that shit.
burn some
I'll put
calories
my
or
kids out
whatever.
there in wrestling.
Yeah, but
My kids in wrestling. I'll put my kids in something where they got to freaking drill every day. They're practicing their double legs for hours.
oh man, yeah. You ever watch? Speaking of wrestling, do you ever watch like the fake wrestling? Did you ever watch?
I didn't watch it like crazy.
WWE?
I didn't really grow up watching. I mean, I grew up watching it a little bit, but it was kind of on the tail end where it was kind of dying off,
Yeah,
which is still dying off now somehow.
it
But
seems like it, but it also seems like it's not.
it's not just as big as it was.
It's
so
crazy,
insane.
ain't it? It's really
So
weird,
insane.
isn't it?
Crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, I miss the days. I mean, I used to watch it growing up as a kid. I kind of feel like it's more for children.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to knock an adult that
I
watches
am.
it, but you are.
yeah, I am for sure.
But it's like a men's.
I would maybe go to one of those.
I've been to one.
I feel like like right now I would maybe go to one.
Hell, why not?
Yeah, it seems like it'd be really
Yeah.
fun. Drink beer and watch Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
Sounds so fun.
I think didn't he retire? Yeah, he did retire. Triple H runs it now.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So what's Vince McMahon gonna do now?
who
Run
knows?
for president?
Probably.
Why not?
But I mean, who said they were running for president the other
Mr.
day?
Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Gosh, that's so insane.
Put him in. Fuck it.
Oh god, might as well.
It's already gotten crazy enough.
And how old do you have to be to run for president? Like 40?
I think 40 right around 40, 43, something
That's
like
enough of that talk.
Yeah. Next.
Yeah. What's Vince McMahon going to do next?
I think he's probably doing some shit with still in the wrestling.
Still in the entertainment business.
Yeah, he's always going to be doing something.
Still making fake shit.
We always shit on it's like a men's soap opera.
I know.
But man, back in the day though,
cool.
that shit was like Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, like the NWA,
The NWA.
It was in.
What's that stand for?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
You never seen the movie?
Oh no, I've seen the movie.
The group.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Oh.
So you tell me you seem to know more about it than I do.
Who was in Paris?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I don't know. I wasn't there to see them.
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean them?
Oh, dude.
So stupid. My feet are sweaty right now. This is kind of gross.
Yeah, I'm hot.
But I'm wearing socks, so it's not a fun time.
You been watching anything on Netflix lately?
No, absolutely. I haven't watched anything at all.
I really liked Stutz.
Yeah, you were telling us about that.
Yeah, it's like a conversation between Jonah Hill. I mean, Jonah Hill's arguably. I mean, I'm arguing with myself. He's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah,
I just love everything he's in.
He's definitely your favorite.
I love everything he's in.
Hey, you want to turn the fan on?
Yeah.
Can you do it from right here?
Yeah, I can do it.
We're going to keep this on live so you can watch how tall this big fuck is. God damn. That's fucking perfect right there. That's going to be nice. Can I just pause you and say, how about them fucking Gamecocks?
How about him, man?
Noah said last night, he was like, yeah, I was pretty upset, but then
I'm upset.
He's like, it is what it is. I mean, I can't complain too much. He was like, but he's like, you know how whenever you have a really good player and people say, oh, he's got that dog in him. You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. He's got that dog in him.
He's like, yeah, you see a player that's like tough. He's like, he got that dog in him. He's like, when a Carolina Gamecock scene starts saying, he got that cock in him.
I love it. What do they give the cock commander?
Yeah, I love it.
I love the cock commander.
The cock commander. That's Spencer Rattler, baby.
The cock commander.
Cock commander. He commands the cocks for sure.
Yeah, man. Stutz is very interesting.
I love how we can do this. Just go back and forth.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't finish talking about it. It's a conversation with him and his therapist. And Jonah Hill really believed that his therapist helped him so much that he was like, other people need to see this.
See, like
he wants to get this out.
That's so cool, man.
And the relationship he has with him is very genuine. There's nothing but love there. Like you watch it, and you're like, man, these guys really do love each other. And they bust each other's balls and
That's
stuff.
awesome.
And because at one point the therapist is like, yeah, I bagged your mother last night or something to Jonah Hill, like he fucked his mom.
Right.
And he was like, that's cool. I'll ask her when she gets here. And then she gets and he goes, is it true that you and Stutz had a intimate relationship?
He does. Ask her
he
to make it
does.
so awkward.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'll teach him not to say this stupid shit. Yeah.
But dude,
it's really important because like, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm doing it anyway. But between men, obviously the ball busting thing and the tough guy thing, we say this so much, but there's just not enough like emotional and mental support between man to man.
Yeah.
And that's something like obviously women are like have that advantage by a long shot because they're not like they don't have to live up to that fucking.
They don't have
the
ego.
It's not. It's a societal standard.
Yeah.
You know,
they
whatever.
don't have the ego.
They don't have the ego. Exactly.
Yeah, men like the men before us have kind of set that standard of you have issue when you have problems, you just shove it down and keep going.
Yeah.
Be a man.
My back's hurting, but I'm a man, so I can go to the doctor.
Yeah.
I'm sick. I can go to the
shove
doctor.
it down. Don't talk about it. And I think you're starting to see a lot of those people.
I know.
In the older generation, I know we talked about it.
Come out.
They're just suffering. You know, they've dealt with it and like they've really sacrificed all their mental peace. And
they have
become these
for sure.
These old guys who just
they don't know how to deal with anything.
They don't know
because
how to
they
deal
never,
with it.
You know, I was talking to a really close friend of mine the other day, and I was like, man, you know, we talk about like mental peace and anxiety all the time, and it's like we don't know anything about like we know what we've dealt with
exactly.
You know, and I'm going to say that I haven't had like a terrible experience with, you know, I have anxieties here and there, but I don't like actually suffer from like anxiety and depression like, you know, the other person might, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, so like I can give advice for what I would do in this situation, but that doesn't mean anything because I'm not a professional. I don't know anything about this other than what I know about myself. So like trying to help you out, I can do the best I can, but at the end of the day, you can't have any shame in going and seeking professional help.
Not at all. I don't see anything wrong with it.
That's something that men don't get to hear a lot. Or they don't think about, and they might think about it, but they're like, oh, I'm not going to be, I don't want to, you know, burden someone or whatever. I don't want to, I don't have the time. I don't have the money. You can make all the excuses in the world, but at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourself physically just as much as you do mentally.
I agree 100%. And Stutz, they talk about those things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they really I really do believe that if you wrote some of this stuff down and applied it to your life every day, it would improve you physically and mentally.
Is there anything that you've taken away that you started doing because of the show?
Yeah. It's like when I get into a negative space in my head where I'm just kind of mad or whatever. He has this kind of mental technique, yeah, to where you just start with the smallest thing and just think of positive things in your life, and then you'll go oh man, this beer is really really good.
Yeah, it is really good.
Being able
talk about that here soon.
Being able to hang out with you here is
it is really fun.
Okay, the Gamecocks
that fucking
winning.
French toast
really good. The French toast,
restaurant
really
that I'm not going to name.
Being able to go out and get that French toast and have the money to do that.
Yeah, having the ability to drive a car.
Just keep doing, and then eventually, if you do that, you'll find yourself in a positive
how can I be mad?
State. Yeah,
for sure. Where was I going to go off of that? Being able to just be grateful for the things that make you happy. But I guess whenever I get into a bad mental spot, it's not really being upset or mad. I just start to lose motivation.
Yeah,
that's where I get whenever I start to get in a bad mood or don't feel good. That's where I really feel I lose motivation.
You lose motivation.
Yeah, that's where I go.
I can see that. Motivation comes and goes.
It does. Anytime I'm in a good mood, I'm always motivated to do everything.
Me too.
And I do so much. I kill everybody. I do everything.
I kill everyone.
I do everything.
Yeah.
That's me. I do anything. Yeah. I do it right now. I clean my room. Yeah, I do. I do so much stuff, and I'll drink, and I'll be in a good mood, and I'll fucking just keep it going. It's just a party. Just constant party in my pants, and you're invited.
Oh, man.
In my head, and it's a good time.
Yeah, and there's he has this one thing that was you're making a necklace or whatever, and each decision that you wake up okay, you wake up early instead of just sitting there in bed and just laying in
watching
there
watching
TikToks. That's the first little piece of jewelry or whatever you put on the necklace
for the day.
Go ahead and just get up. That's the first one. And then the next one will be okay, just go ahead and take the trash out or whatever. Make your bed. Just do these little small
wins. Yeah,
and these little wins will help you build, confidence and.
For sure.
And build a little more of a mental peace.
So that even at the end of the day, if all you did was make your bed, you fucking made your bed.
Yeah.
You can at least say, at least I made my bed. It looks nice in here. It's not messy and fucking.
And also, you should definitely just check it out. He talks about how, having those anxieties, those pain and anxiety and stuff that's always going to be there.
Yeah, for sure.
Regardless, you could either let it control you or you can do something about it.
Right.
And very interesting. I think if you write some of this stuff down and apply it to yourself, you will improve as a person.
And we talked about older people not really knowing how to deal with it because they've kind of suppressed things. Some people, and I want to refer to Mom actually. I don't think she directly thinks about a way to cope or whatever, anxiety or whatever.
Yeah.
But one thing she does is as far as cleaning or doing chores, she says do stuff as you go.
Do stuff as you go.
Do it as you go. So wake up and make your bed. Wake up and open your mail and throw it away now before it piles up. Little things.
Little things.
And it might not be her talking about anxiety or whatever. Obviously, she's not talking about that directly. Or she's not meaning to.
No, you can apply that.
But maybe she applies that to her life and doesn't mean to. But that's something I can feel you can kind of think of in a way of that same thing of getting those little wins.
Yeah.
You wake up and you do it as you go. You fucking take off your clothes from the night, and then when you wake up in the morning, you throw your shit in the hamper.
Right.
This shit's full. Just go ahead and clean it.
Go ahead.
Get it over with.
Yeah, for sure. And he talks about I don't want to ruin it, so just check it out. Stutz on Netflix. Really,
cool.
really good. Yeah, really, really good. I enjoyed it.
That's cool. I like that.
I've been kind of I could see myself becoming a therapist. I don't know if I probably won't pursue it because it's a lot to take in right now.
Yeah.
But I definitely will kind of look into things of I'm always looking at ways of different views on life and
yeah, for sure,
different perspectives because I think that life is all about perspective.
Yeah.
And I think that society kind of puts these perspectives that we should have on ourselves. And I think that it's good to challenge those perspectives a little bit.
To challenge it.
Make sure your people are there. You might get embarrassed. Duncan Trussell was talking about it. He said it's okay to to keep an open mind on everything. It's okay to to believe, like, just dabble in the earth is flat. Let's just pretend. Just dabble into it and just kind of enter that space just for a second. You don't have to fully agree with it or whatever, but just kind of enter that space and see how it is and then back out. That way you can kind of get like a little bit of an idea of like why people believe that or why they don't believe it. I think if you do that with everything, whether it's politics, like, kind of dabble in, okay, maybe abortion is terrible. Maybe it's not. Just don't be so tribal, one-sided and just married to your ideologies. You just kind of challenge yourself,
Yeah, challenge yourself to, like thinking like maybe the other side is right helps you see both sides.
Both sides, yeah.
So it makes it, and I guess it probably will definitely help. It maybe or probably 100% might help you be a better listener.
Yes,
like taking what people say more than just thinking about what you're going to say next.
Yeah, because it's so easy to be like when someone makes a point that you disagree with to go ahead and take that out. Just tune them out and take that. Go ahead and give your hard stance.
Yeah, right. It is. Put up that wall in your mind.
Yeah, but actually hear them out and kind of play around with like, okay, maybe they are onto something, and understand.
And I'm the wrong one.
Yeah, and maybe even if you do that and you still come back to like your own personal belief, that's fine too.
For sure.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, because a lot of times you are wrong and you don't realize that you don't want to be. Nobody wants to be wrong.
Oh, dude, you know what I watched the other day on Netflix is the Trip to Infinity.
Oh man, I'm listening.
Oh, it's just about like
because that was like The Rock and they go as a journey to the center of the earth, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're flying. They're riding flying bumblebees.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one.
No, the Trip to Infinity is just about infinity within everything. So like, I learned that if you take an apple, right, and you sit it inside of a box, over time the apple's going to decay in that box. Not like a cardboard box, but like a solid, like, let's say like where things can't get out and things can't get in, just a box.
Okay.
And when that apple decays, all the energy, like the protons, the neutrons, they're still in that box. And over millions and millions of years, I don't know how, maybe billions of years, eventually you would open that box and there would be an apple in there.
What?
Yes. It's pretty crazy shit, dude. Yeah, it blew my fucking mind.
That's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they think that like it's like the first half is kind of a little tough to take in because it's very like numbers based and stuff. It's like kind of went over my head a little bit.
That's fine, yeah.
But like the back half was like pretty fucking interesting.
They really make like the comparisons to where you can understand it.
Yes.
They talk to you like you're 5.
Yes. Talk to me like I'm 5 and I have a lemonade stand.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt myself making an Office reference the other day. I didn't do it, but whenever we were at Dee Dee's house, North Carolina, I forgot who North Carolina was playing in basketball, and I look up and I think, oh, is this March Madness? No, that would be in March.
That would be in March.
That's all I think. And I wanted to say it, but I knew everybody was going to be like, are you an idiot?
Yeah, dude, we've all done stuff like that where as soon as you say something, you realize how stupid it was. All the time. I've done it.
Give me an example.
Yeah, like that. Like,
no, give me an example of something you've done.
Oh, man. There's so many. I can't really think of it off the top of my head.
Okay, we'll come back to it.
But when I do think of, okay, like, well, obviously, like 50 first dates.
Oh,
but that's just like I just messed up saying it.
Innard Sandman.
Innard Sandman.
No, I love saying stuff that, like, especially when you know. Like I say, I know Carolina's 8-4. I'm like, yeah, man, we might win 8 games this season. We already have. Like, it's just something you already know, but you fuck up and say something stupid.
Like, you realize when that came out, you're like, oh, I just realized how stupid I sound. Like, how stupid that thought was. I didn't think about it. I just said
whenever
it.
you argue something and you realize that you don't even believe what you're arguing for.
Dude,
but, like, you don't mean to do it.
I'm trying to do better with that.
That's hard.
Because
me and you have gotten in heated debates about stuff we don't even agree with either side that we're arguing for. We both agree that the same thing, and it's not even what we're arguing for.
We're just arguing.
I'm arguing about this. You're arguing about that, and we both believe this.
I know.
It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
I know. Oh, man. I do it so much. I'm trying to, at first, I really kind of liked that I was like that because I was challenging. Advocate, I was challenging both sides no matter what. So I was I thought of myself as keeping an open mind, really trying to change people's point of view to make sure, like, kind of bring them back to more of a center.
Make them have more of an open mind.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It just makes you obnoxious.
It just makes you obnoxious. So, like, I'd still do it to myself. And
I still do that to you because I mean you can have those debates.
Right.
Like with the Shawn and Peter Yan.
Right.
We did that for like 30 minutes.
I need to go back and watch that one because it seems like it was closer than I thought.
Oh, the fight.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the conversation between us. I was like, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does.
I was like, how could you ever watch that?
Yeah, I need to go back and watch that fight.
Yeah,
It
for
seems-
sure.
it
It was
seems-
close, dude.
Yeah,
It
people
was
were saying
close.
it's a little closer than I thought. People who are like experts seem. to
We
think
got
it's-
30. We got 35 minutes till the games come on. So
Oh, nice.
we killing it, man.
Yeah, nice.
We're
We got some
killing it.
time.
Yeah, it was a good decision to go eat, and actually we started earlier, so that was really good.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
worked out
I was
really
happy
well.
you texted. I was wanting to
Yeah.
do it a little earlier.
Yeah, I woke up at like 7:30 this morning. I went to sleep with the window up last night, so it was a
The
little
rain.
cool in my
Oh,
room.
I love sleeping.
And I
when the
woke
rain's
up
hitting.
and it was just dark. It was like 7 o'clock this morning. I mean, I guess it wasn't that dark. I have my black curtains from whenever I was on night shift, but I just hear rain. And I'm like, oh, what time is it? I was
So
like, it's got to be
nice.
early because I've been waking up at 5 o'clock every morning to go to work. I mean, I worked every day this week. Thanksgiving day after Saturday,
Yeah.
so it's just I'm
I know
on
the
a
feeling.
good sleep schedule right now.
Did I like your social cues album?
Yeah, I know. You forgot to change yours out again.
No, I didn't. I did. I changed. I missed it last week or the week before, or whatever. But I changed it out just now.
I thought that was already up there.
No, it was supposed to be already up there, but
Well,
it
what
wasn't.
do I know? I don't know nothing. What do you think about this beer?
It's good, man. Well, sometimes I need a blonde or a light
It's a
beer.
blonde ale brewed with honey and orange zest. That's what it tastes like to me. Boone Creek, Appalachian Mountain Brewery. That's where the fuck is that at? Boone, North Carolina, I would assume.
Boone.
Yeah, this is Boone Creek.
Nice, yeah. It's a pretty good beer
It's
though.
cool, pretty local. That's very delicious. I really like this taste. What percent is it? Like,
4.9, I think.
I'm fucking in.
Pretty
that
light.
Sounds great.
Yeah, 4.9. Yeah.
That sounds great. I don't know if I'll keep drinking today. I might. I probably will.
I probably won't. I'll probably just.
It just depends. Because I just don't want to go home and be fucking sleepy.
Yeah, I got some beers down there. I might just keep going with
Drinking
it.
3 beers is gonna put you straight to sleep.
Straight
dude.
to sleep. But sometimes you need a little nap.
I always need that. I sleep like 4 hours a night, dude. 5 hours a night.
Dude, Heather was like, she's always been like the more beer connoisseur person in our
Was.
relationship.
I know.
That eats her up, man.
Look, if you we just want to let y'all know, if you want to know anything about craft beers, just you know who to come to.
you know how to come
The
to
Brew
that.
Collar Podcast,
Yeah.
boys. The Brew Collar boys.
It's like you look at us and you're like, these guys don't know anything. They're just Bud Light drinkers or whatever. But
You look at us and you think these guys don't know anything, and then you watch the podcast, you're like, wow, I was right.
they really don't know
They
anything.
really don't know anything. They are so stupid. Look at them with their shitty beards and their Carolina
shirts. Dude, yeah, I was like, I like to give her a hard time now and say like I'm the beer connoisseur.
Yeah, weird.
And yeah, we're the beer connoisseurs. And she's like, you can tell she's like, yeah, what I was, and then she tries to make the argument, but she can't because I drank more beer than her.
I know.
She's
So many
like-
craft beers, dude. We have the boxes to prove it.
No, we kept like 90% of them.
Yeah, so whenever you know the people that are listening, a few of you will be guests. You know, a few of the guests that we have probably don't even listen to the podcast too. So that's cool.
Yeah, we got some cool ones coming up.
But y'all see the boxes whenever you come up here. When you come here to the
Yeah.
studio,
It's exciting.
it's really turned into a nice studio, man. I'm proud of what we've really started
I am
creating.
too.
It's so
I
fun.
am too, man. It never was about like the views or anything.
Yeah, it
like
wasn't.
that,
It's
'cause we
just-
don't really get many.
It's just
but
being able to create and express ourselves.
yeah, and honestly, we've had a lot of good times up here. Like the Crabman episode, the
So
Chris
good,
episode,
man.
like those episodes
The
really.
episodes with just us, man. It's
The
all
episodes with just
good.
us. It's
all
always
good.
fun. It's always fun. Some of them, man, I get.
We get out there.
We get out there
in
sometimes.
thought, and spiritually, physically, emotionally, all of it.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna say some stupid shit.
When I say physically, I mean these beers be taking over sometimes.
They do,
Sometimes Boone Creek be coming at your ass in the morning too.
man. Man, it does.
I know
It's so much fun though.
it is. I'm really upset that we didn't have more
I'm upset.
support at the Brew Collar Bar Crawl, but you know not everybody can go the distance.
Yeah,
It was a good time.
Can
I'm
you-
not upset.
you're not.
I'm not
I wasn't
upset
upset
about
either.
It was a really good time. I'm
The
glad
first
Noah
one
came out.
That's as small as it will ever be.
And not to mention, like, I feel like me and you are always bullshitting, or, you know, like, we don't ever really get to, like, we had, like, serious conversations with me, you, and Heather.
Yeah,
And that never really happens. We're always
Yeah.
just, like, saying stupid shit to each other.
Yeah,
We're always, like,
yeah.
fucking off, but
It was a lot of fun. Man.
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, the last 2 beers, man.
tough.
It was tough.
Whenever, where were we at? I don't know what the name of it, but it was, like, one of the second to last ones. It was, like,
Connolly's.
it might have been, like, the club. It was almost like a club in there.
It was Connolly's. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I drank a Moscow Mule in there and a beer.
Oh damn.
Fuck, dude, I was fucked.
did both of
up.
those?
I
I
was
don't remember
fucked
that.
up. I slammed a beer and then ordered a Moscow Mule.
Fuck, dude.
And I was like, I was like a sandstorm. That was in my head.
Oh, you're saying yeah, because there's a big fucking security guard right beside
Oh
me.
my
And Sandstorm
God,
came
dude.
on, and I
was
was
so
talking to him
hammered.
about them. Dude, I'm always talking to the Uber driver.
I know.
Me and him become like best friends on the way there.
I was out. In the
I don't
Uber.
know how obnoxious it is, but
It didn't seem that bad.
okay.
He seemed like a really cool dude.
Yeah, he was.
I remember like waking up in the middle of it and I'm like, damn, they still talking? Fuck that.
Talked the whole way.
I went back to sleep. And then I woke up.
You
Apparently,
passed out on the couch
I
when
know.
we got back.
I know. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I went to the bathroom and definitely got sick before I went to sleep, like all the way. Like I woke back up in the middle of that.
I got
went to
sick
the
when I
bathroom.
woke up the next day.
Yeah, I did too.
That's
I did
the
that
worst,
also.
dude. Hangovers get rough, like more and more rough as I go.
Yeah.
I drank 2 liquid IVs. I drank one before the day, and then one the next day.
Well, you were already hungover too. That doesn't help.
Yeah, I was.
I feel really good this morning.
I feel pretty good.
I had a 6-pack of Sweetwater yesterday. I actually been drinking a lot of Yingling, dude.
I've noticed that.
Fucking good, dude.
When you're drinking it, it's good. But
It's
like
so
when
good.
if you try to like switch over to that mid like drinking something else, it's really hard.
So I had like a 6-pack of Sweetwater yesterday, watching the game, and then I didn't drink for probably 2 hours. We went outside, we were doing stuff, so I kind of sweated a little bit of it out. I was pretty sober driving home, and I was falling asleep a little bit. I was tired, so I had to get some music to get me going.
Yeah, let us know in the comments how you guys handle your hangovers.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm open to all the ideas of
yes,
of
need
how
some
to
remedies.
They get tough sometimes.
You want me to tell you how I deal with my hangover? I think I've
just
told you before.
Sit in the corner and cry.
Well, yeah, I do that sometimes. That's actually how I started. So now I've been really on those BC powder hangover powders.
They work.
They're fucking
You
good,
don't want
dude.
to take too much of them.
I'll take one. I'll take one if it's bad. It has to be really bad.
And you'll have like a bad one.
Like, normally I can do like
once every 3 months.
Yeah, once every month. Now
Fuck, I know.
we decided to do a podcast where we have hangovers the next day, so
That's true.
that's not the best.
Those BC powders, they help in like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I
for
feel
sure. So I went to the store. I had to get gas on the way home whenever I took Noah to his car. So I got that. Me and him both slammed one orange Gatorade. Oh, it was so fucking good.
Yeah.
But normally what I'll do is I'll take like some Excedrin. I go home and I'll beat my meat and go to sleep. and then I'll wake up and go get McDonald's.
Oh, some good like greasy food after.
And then I'll go back to
Always
sleep.
helps.
I wake up and NFL is on.
Oh,
The
man.
Eagles
7
pretty much-
hours of commercial-free
The
football
Eagles
coming your way.
won most of the time. A lot of times I can wake up before. I always set my alarm at 12:45 so I can check my lineup for
Yeah.
fantasy. So normally all this has happened by like 12:30.
I got you.
So it's that's my remedy. And then I take a hot shower, and the last 5 minutes of my shower, cold.
Oh, that's nice.
And then, but the real key is that last 5 minutes of the shower when it's cold. As soon as you get out, if you crack a beer, it's gone. Crack a beer and drink it.
Dude, they tell me.
I don't do that, but that's if you're gonna keep drinking, you drink it as soon as you get out of the shower.
Yeah, that first beer.
Because you got that blood rush when you're cold. It'll make it easy to drink a beer.
They keep telling me that at hot yoga, first 10 minutes gone, completely gone.
That's crazy.
You
I can
sweat
see that.
all those toxins out, and I just don't have the gumption to get up and go do hot yoga after.
I've done. I used to go to all those jiu-jitsu open mats on Sundays after being super hungover, and the heartburn is really hard. That's
Really?
the worst part. Yeah. One time I went and I had heartburn so bad. It was a 2-hour open mat, and I went and I sweated every bit of anything liquid I had out of me.
Oh man,
Like I was like a fucking raisin. I was like a prune.
dried
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
And I just remember the heartburn was so bad, like I couldn't even eat dinner that night.
Oh, that's
It
rough.
lasted for like 4 hours. We went out to Sushi Go in downtown Greenville,
How's it?
and it was fucking delicious.
Yeah.
But I only had I ordered like 2.5. Me and Gabby ordered 5 sushi rolls together, so it was 2.5 apiece.
Yeah.
And normally we take some home, but I was so hungry. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna fuck this shit up. I ate like half of a sushi roll. And my heartburn was so bad I couldn't finish.
Oh fuck. Well, man, you want to go ahead and end this?
Yeah, I feel like we didn't do a podcast last week. We're on a short one this week, but next week we're gonna be back.
We're gonna be back.
We're gonna be back with our vengeance.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, not to mention, we have not forgot. We do have our Brew Collar special coming up.
We do. We do.
Lives get busy. Me and Shawn have been working weekends. The holidays come around, so we both get real busy around that for work. But hey, we're here to stay, man.
Yeah,
just
we
because we missed
are.
last week, that don't mean shit.
Happy holidays.
We really didn't miss last week. You guys just missed us because you
Happy
didn't come out to
holidays.
our event that we had.
Yeah.
But
It's okay. We didn't need
it's
you.
the most wonderful.
Wonderful time of the year.
Well, hell, all I gotta say is there's only one way to end this,
There is.
and that is it's right here in my hand. We're about to get it going.
Yeah, with what you're doing right now. You're about to.
Cheers,
It's been
man.
fun, dude.
It's been good.
Cheers.
See everybody.
It's
We
been
love
fun.
y'all.
Love you guys.
How about them Gamecocks? Fuck Clemson.